Today we've got a treat for you guys. We are driving a 2013 BMW M3, the E92 Lime Rock Park Edition. This is one of 200 units produced in the final year of the E92 M3. It's a 6-speed manual. And guys, I drove one of these when it was new, when it was a press car that we got through the fleet. I drove it for the Winding Road Magazine channel. It was a DCT, and it's probably my favorite BMW that I have ever driven, at least modern BMW. We'll see how this manual feels today. It has the 4-liter S65 naturally aspirated V8. It makes 414 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of torque. We have a nice staggered setup back here. 265/35 R19s in the rear. These are Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires, but with the star, so they're specifically designed for this car. You can see this has seen some heavy driving, which we like to see. 245/35 R19s in the front. Let's pop the hood. Take a look at this S65 4-liter V8. Fantastic sounding engine. And we have full control over it today with the 6-speed manual. Ultimately, I feel like I'm probably going to prefer the 7-speed DCT in these cars, but I'm very curious to see what the manual is like to drive today. I've already done a couple miles in this thing, and the revs drop super fast. The throttle tuning is really dulled down in normal mode. You put it into power mode, and it just rips. Redline here is an absolute insane 8,400 RPM. We'll get a couple opportunities to take it up there today. We're gonna go find some good driving roads. All 200 units were painted in fire orange and just makes this an absolutely stunning M3. You've got Lime Rock Park limited edition M3 coupe here in the back. The plaque, one of 200 right here. Carbon fiber rear spoiler, as well as some other carbon fiber bits up front. This was $10,000 more expensive than the M3 competition. This also comes with the competition package of the time. So a little bit of an upcharge for this, but well worth it. We'll put our key right in here. Ignore the warning lights. This engine just sounds fantastic. We have a flat bottom Alcantara steering wheel with a blue line right at the top. A very focused, driver-centric interior. Great seats, awesome bolstering. A little bit of faux carbon fiber weave here in the dash. Even though this is a slightly lighter weight track-focused edition, we still get some creature comforts like a rear window shade. Look at that. Heated seats, auto climate control. Here's what the manual looks like. Shifting through the gears. No reverse camera, just rear parking sensors. Driving position is just about perfect. You can get nice and low in this cabin with the seat. Steering wheel comes right up to your chest. It's a nice small wheel too. It's not too chunky, not too thick, just about the right size. We'll give you guys a taste of this exhaust too. This comes with the competition package, the carbon roof, a titanium exhaust, which sounds absolutely phenomenal, the carbon aero bits that we mentioned earlier, Alcantara steering wheel, plenty of trunk space in the back of this too. No compact spare tire, to be expected. Rear seats fold down. Gotta love how practical the M3 as a do-it-all car. On track, on street. This E92 really hit the mark. Looks great on these wheels too. All right, let's set off. We'll go for a drive and give you guys some driving impressions, and hopefully we can find some better back roads out here than the traffic-ridden streets of Spartanburg. Seatbelt gets brought to you by the little seatbelt butler there. As far as driving settings, we've got a power mode for our throttle response. Electronic damper control, one of 2 settings, actually 3 settings, normal, sport, and then probably sport plus. Traction off, and then we can turn off auto stop start right there, which is, it defaults to off, which is the way it should be. Cruise control stock is down here. Otherwise, fantastic ergonomics in this E92 M3. Cup holders. And a little bit of storage space, as well as an aux port to listen to your music. Modern enough of an interior, if I'm being honest. It's cool to have a USB port to charge your phone, even though it is a USB Type A. All right, let's set off in this E92. Again, first manual E92 M3 that I have ever driven. Revs drop super fast. Car already has a little bit of temperature in it. We've been driving it around a little bit, and it is hot out today, 83 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to put us into power mode. A little bit sharper throttle response. This 4-liter V8 sounds absolutely fantastic. There's not a lot of torque, so you have to rev it out, and it absolutely loves it. It's easy to rev match. And at 5,000 RPM, you're just getting started. Again, Redline here is about 8,400 RPM, which is just insane. Shifter isn't really too much of a surprise. Longer throw. Feels like many of the BMW manual gearboxes of this era, and before and after. I believe the DCT had a slightly different state of tune for its gearbox in the Lime Rock edition. That helped with its downshifts, with its upshifts. It was just a little bit more responsive. But with a 6-speed manual, you are on your own. One of my favorite things about this car is the Alcantara steering wheel. I think driving this in my early days, filming for the Winding Road magazine channel, was a pretty heavy influence on me wanting an Alcantara suede steering wheel on one of my cars. And I never really quite got to that point until I bought the Civic Type R, and then I just got this Camaro SS1LE, and both have Alcantara wheels on them. But it just brings that extra race-inspired feel to the interior, and I think makes the driving experience that much more special. Ride quality here is still very good, even with these adaptive dampers. You can stiffen things up very quickly, but today with slightly older Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires, we might just leave everything in its softest setting. Hill start assist kicking on there. You have to shift quickly with the 6-speed manual. Those revs drop so fast. No piped-in engine noise. Just naturally aspirated V8.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Easy start there, up this hill. This is just one of those days where it is pinch me, I must be dreaming. Very cool of BMW to allow us to drive and film and bring you guys a few of their vehicles from their classic fleet this week. You may have noticed TheTopher's behind me in the E92 M3 Lightweight. Ah! Oh, can't wait to drive that.
Then turn left onto South Carolina 11 South.
just beautiful. The last naturally aspirated M3. Let's open up the taps here a little bit. Gosh, the steering here is fantastic. It just goes to show how great this E92 M3 was. This was just a true motorsport-inspired driver's car. Sounds like a NASCAR out here. The numbers just scratch the surface. Low-down torque still feels great. And having the responsiveness of a naturally aspirated engine just really makes this such an enjoyable driving experience. It's so fluid and connected feeling. Rev's so high that you can pretty much get everything you need done in second. Bit rougher, a little bit bumpier. The suspension is just soaking it up beautifully. And we can even go into soft here in M dynamic mode. The adjustments are simple. The M mode is very subtle there on the steering wheel. But the tuning for quicker driving just feels fantastic. This car just rotates around your hips. It is beautifully balanced. And that titanium exhaust. The sounds this thing makes. It's tuned perfectly. There's no drone. Just gives you all the right tones. Wow.
I don't even know what to say.
What a drive.
What a drive.
What a couple of cars, too.
It was great because I'm in the more raw car, visceral, but you're in the better looking car. I get to look at that while driving this.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable.
Oh, this thing's amazing.
It sounds great.
I miss naturally aspirated M3s.
Uh-huh. This thing is insane.
Really?
Yeah. I'm obsessed. I wish I had 300 grand.
Yeah.
I don't.
Sure. Yeah.
So, this will be staying in the BMW collection. Not that they'd sell it to me even if I did have 300 grand.
Yeah, neither of these cars are for sale.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for us today. Thanks so much for watching.
Cool. Yeah, that'll be it for me too. We're gonna swat away some bugs here, and let's go drive this E36 M3 lightweight. Gosh, what a stunning car. I've only seen it in pictures. All right, that's a wrap for this one. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Go check out TheTopher's video on the E36. I'm sure you got a good take.